Regardless today, the feelings that come to your mind when I say the name Rudy Giuliani. September 12th of 2001, Rudy was regarded as a national hero. After the planes crashed into the Twin Towers, Rudy put a plan into action that is credited with saving tens of thousands of more lives. And subsequently, after that whole event transpired and he was interviewed down the road, and he was asked by the person interviewing, Rudy, how did you respond so quickly and so effectively to this major crisis that nobody had ever planned for? And Rudy said, well, down at City Hall, we had a war room. And in this war room, we had 65 different scenarios for everything that could happen. We had a plan for somebody igniting a dirty nuclear bomb in the New York harbor. We had plans for a bomb in the subway. We had plans for a high-rise building that catches on fire. We had plans for car bombs going off coordinated around the city. We had plans for poison in the water supply. And they had 65 different catastrophic scenarios that they had planned and built response tactics for. And Rudy said, when the planes hit the Twin Towers, we all convened on the war room and we started pulling these plans out. And we put the plans together in a way that made sense because nobody had planned for 9/11. But because we had planned for everything else, we knew what to do. And that kind of rhymes with the situation that we're dealing with right now. Nobody in the world could dream of the COVID-19 crisis. And in your future career and life, future situations that you can't imagine are going to happen. This is called life, and this is how it's going to happen. Things are going to happen that there's no way to forecast or foresee some of the crazy things that go on. And your ability to navigate and to pivot quickly and respond to these crises is going to be dependent upon the planning that you do right now. The value in the plan you create is not in the plan you create. It's in the time you spent doing the planning. And that was Rudy's lesson. All those plans he created during Rudy's tenure and since, there have been no dirty nuclear bombs in New York Harbor. There have been no poison in the water supply. There have been no other high-rise buildings, I think that I'm aware of at least, that have caught on fire since 9/11. But because they planned for all those scenarios that they could imagine, they were able to overcome a catastrophic scenario that they could not imagine. In your practice, it's going to be the same way. The scenarios that you can imagine, you need to plan for. And when you plan for those, and when you're realistic about what are the risks I have, then you'll be able to overcome all the scenarios no matter what happens.